Hello, this is Geotech and today I'm going to be taking a look at several different YouTube alternatives. There are plenty of reasons that users and creators alike are unhappy with YouTube, and it's for a wide range of reasons. Recently, they've removed the dislike button, Google constantly tracking and data mining you, whether it's YouTube serving you a lot more ads these days, you know, those double ads, YouTube premium services being just way too pricey, and questionable decisions when it comes to deplatforming certain creators. So I'm going to take a look at these alternatives and see whether they stand a chance against YouTube. So let's take a look. So first up, we've got Odyssey. Odyssey is a video hosting platform that sprung up as an offshoot of LBRY, which is the organization that manages the LBRY protocol. The LBRY protocol is a blockchain-based file sharing and crypto payment network that serves as the backbone of Odyssey. Odyssey lets users and creators earn LBC, and then users can use that LBC to tip their favorite creators, while the creators can use the LBC to promote their videos, or to exchange them in a crypto exchange. Although, due to the legal actions taken by the SEC against LBRY, Odyssey is starting to move away to some degree from LBC. They introduced a way to tip creators by adding the typical USD fiat money. They also recently announced Odyssey Premium and Premium Plus subscriptions. Odyssey Premium costs 99 cents a month, and that gives you a profile badge and exclusive and early access to features. Odyssey Premium Plus, on the other hand, goes for $2.99, and that gives you everything from premium in addition to not subjecting you to advertisement. Yes, it looks like Odyssey will be introducing ads on the platform, and of course many users are not happy. But I know this was inevitable. Odyssey is a private company after all. Their goal is to make money. It was not sustainable to host all this awesome video content, give away LBC to users and creators without getting any money in return. Despite me personally not liking ads, I think this will be a good thing, as it will create a more sustainable platform where creators can actually get paid and Odyssey itself can stay afloat. I think we all remember what happened to vid.me, do we? It's either they have some form of monetization or they can make everything free while actually taking your data and selling it to third parties. As for the video platform itself, it's very similar to YouTube. You can upload videos, and for more popular channels, it gives you the ability to switch the video quality, you know, from like 1080p to 720p. I'm guessing that for smaller channels like mine, it just loads the video in the original quality without letting you choose a quality setting. The biggest benefit to using Odyssey as a creator is that Odyssey makes it easy to sync an existing YouTube channel. So anytime you upload to YouTube, it automatically uploads to Odyssey. This has saved me plenty of time and effort. Although, keep in mind that you need to have over 300 YouTube subscribers and upload reasonably frequently to take advantage of this feature. And of course, there are several caveats and restrictions that you may want to check out their guide. One other thing to mention is the kind of content that exists on Odyssey. In general, YouTube alternatives tend to draw a lot of users from a specific political camp, people that believe they are being unfairly banned or censored on other platforms. Some may see this as a negative, but to give Odyssey some credit here, they do try to encourage creators from a diverse set of politics and have even hosted debates. I've also seen a lot of popular tech channels on the platform. It doesn't feel like there is only one type of content. You can download the official Odyssey app from the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Next up, we've got Peertube. Peertube is open source software that anyone can use to build their own video hosting platform. The idea is that there will be many different websites with their own content, moderation policy, and all be interconnected. However, this particular website called Tilvids, which I currently use, is a bit more curated. They are more selective about who they federate with and what kind of content is on the platform. That has its benefits. It allows the platform to host good quality content that is also fairly diverse. Tilvids, along with other Peertube communities, tend to be entirely funded by the users and generally non-profit. there's no company looking to get rich here. The platform itself also looks fairly similar to YouTube. You can change the video quality, leave comments, and it is also very well integrated into other open source platforms like Mastodon. It is based on peer-to-peer technology, so if a video starts to generate tons of traffic, it'll start being shared from peer-to-peer, thereby not putting a huge load on the server that it's hosted on. Peertube doesn't have YouTube sync like Odyssey, but you can at least copy your YouTube video URL, paste it onto the publishing tool, and still somewhat easily import your YouTube videos. Although it does look like the Peertube creators are working on implementing a more automatic YouTube sync, so hopefully that will come down the line. The biggest downside I see with Peertube is that there is no built-in monetization. Sure, you can go to a user's video and click on the support button, which links to their preferred websites like Patreon or LiberaPay, but it's not built in directly onto the platform. I think that this will disincentivize plenty of creators from coming to the platform as they'd want to get paid per view like on other platforms. Then we have Meanstv, which is a subscription-based worker-owned streaming service. This is not necessarily a platform for content creators where just anyone can join and create videos. It tends to lean toward more professional content and news with a leftist perspective. They also have films and documentaries. I do like that they are a worker co-op, as that usually means the creators on the platform have more say in things and generally get a bigger percentage of the revenue they bring. They recently announced a pay what you want model, which I think is a good idea. Previously, they only had a $10 a month subscription plan, which I think prevented a lot of users from checking out the platform. I know me personally have been looking to sign up, but I just couldn't justify the $10 a month plan. Due to it being funded solely through subscriptions and not advertisements, I think the platform will stay fairly independent. Political content especially needs this independence. Next up, we have Rumble. Rumble is probably the most popular platform right now, second only to YouTube. It does kind of have a reputation for being popular with conservatives, or just anyone that feels they are being censored online. Although I've seen somewhat of a variety of content. Rumble itself hasn't really caught my attention previously because they aren't doing anything in particularly different from what YouTube is doing. Maybe except for a different, more loose moderation policy. They are funded by ads, and the ads themselves are kind of terrible. There's in-video ads, ads below the video, and ads on the top right as you see in this example. The website itself doesn't quite have a nice design, so that is an area they could improve on. It does, however, allow 4K quality video and lets you adjust the quality, so that's good. Then we have Nebula. Nebula is a private company started by several content creators that is subscription based. Here you can find fairly high quality content, mostly focused on educational type of video content. It seems that the creators get a bigger share compared to YouTube, but sadly it doesn't allow comments on videos. I think that does take away a big part of the experience of consuming video content. Content is very curated, and although I'd love to support, there's just not much content on there that I watch to justify subscribing. Although popular YouTuber MKBHD is on there, so that's good. Then there's Floatplane, which is a video platform created by the Linus Tech Tips team. This platform hosts lots of tech channels and is more a platform to support each channel individually. So there is no one subscription fee to access multiple channels. So in general, I think these are all very solid alternatives to YouTube, but I don't think any one of them is necessarily gonna replace YouTube completely. I think that's kind of impossible at this point, but it is important that there are a bunch of other solid options because it'll at least keep YouTube in check and provide competition, so YouTube will think twice about who they deplatform or how much they charge for premium or how many ads they serve the users. So let me know your thoughts. Which of these alternatives do you think is best equipped to take on YouTube? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. If you're enjoying my video, you can subscribe to me on YouTube, Peertube, follow me on Odyssey. You could also support me on LiberaPay, Patreon. See links in the description below.